Okay, guys, sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure we got the manufacturers of this game's credits in there. That way, hopefully, we're treading even less likely on unknown copyright laws and whatnot. So, anyway, here we are back again, and it's been a while since I've played last. Let's take a quick look here and see what we got going on. If I remember right, we had just got done sowing all three of our fields. Let's take a look here. Okay, A22 is ready to roll. A15, the same. And A17 is all good. Okay, so as you can see, it's the second day of the first month. So let us roll on. So it's all planted, so the next thing we need to do is skip to the next day. New vehicles are available, that's good. Okay, and our crops haven't started to grow yet. Let's take a look at our animals. Oh wow, okay. They're sick. That's not good. I guess that's what you get for not taking care of them. And no milk because they're sick. Oh dear, okay. Hmm. Well, let us, let's see. Okay, so we got to purchase some grass bales here for them. Okay, let's purchase, ooh, um, that should be enough to last us for a while. Okay, so we need to feed them. Oh, we gotta change it to the grass bale. There we go. And the reason I'm doing grass bales is because it says grass bale is particularly useful for feeding cattle, which is what we have. So that's why I go with grass bales. I go with grass too, but I don't know. I hope Stocko will come up soon and show us how that grass is done, but he hasn't yet, so I'm still patiently waiting, and I might have to see if I can figure it out myself. So anyway, here we are in Agricultural Simulator 2012, Episode 4. And this is going to be a good long episode because I think we're going to go ahead and... Oh good, they're back in excellent condition. So I think we're going to... And you don't need to do it more than twice a day. So anyway, I think we're going to continue on to our spraying and then do our harvesting and show it all in this video. Wrap out year 1 or cycle 1 or however you want to call that. So next step is spraying, but our crop hasn't yet started to grow, so we need to advance yet another day. And our crop still isn't growing, so let's take care of our animals. Oh, by the way, you guys that have been watching my episodes, you see that I purchased 15 meters cubed of barley to begin with to sow all 3 fields, and we used 12 of that 15, so I think we did pretty good there. So let's see here. We need to feed them. They're in well condition. Okay. Feed, remove, clean. Feed, remove, clean. Feed. Oh, there's our field. There's our barley. Finally came up. So as soon as we get done here, we'll go in and we'll start spraying our fields. Sell our milk here. Okay. And I know we're at 103% and they've produced one extra cloud, but if we wait until they're 8 years old, or age 8, they'll sell for a lot more money. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait until they're age 8. So let's jump in our tractor here. Let's purchase a sprayer. And let's go get some spraying done, so we can maximize our crop. And for you guys that are like me and was wondering, okay, well, do you really need to manure it and fertilize it and all of that stuff? Yes, you do. I found out the hard way that you actually do increase your crop productivity when you do both. So there we are. Now, to spray your fields, for those of you that might not know, you need to take your sprayer and you need to go to the water tower first. If I can drive straight here. And you fill your tank all the way up. There we are. And you come next to this chemical box, change it to spray, and now we can go spray our fields. And I really like that they changed it in 2012 here from 2011. I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2011, their last one. Because you watch Stocko's videos 2011, you can see where you drove and whatnot, and what it's done to your fields and everything, and it stays that way till the harvest time. But yet you spray it in 2012, and it just makes your crops a little bit darker. It doesn't make like triple color lines on your fields and shrink some of your crops and some of that stuff. It just makes it a little bit darker and increases the yield per field. So that's awesome. And you have to slow down to speed 10 mile an hour here to get this job done properly. I learned also from Stocko. Like I say, I give all my credit and a whole bunch of my knowledge and everything else about this game to Stocko, because he's the what do they call those guys that go first, a pathfinder or something like that. That's Stocko. So I definitely give a shout out to him and suggest you go see his videos. So anyway, here we are, spraying our fields. So I think I'll do the first tank here with you guys, and then I'll go off stream quickly and finish them, and then as soon as I'm done spraying the fields, I'll come back to y'all and we'll continue from there. So anyway, guys, here we are spraying our fields. Just going along. And I know it's kind of a slow process. I want to thank all those people that have commented on my videos, and all those people that have liked my videos, and all those people that have subscribed. I actually got some subscribers, and that's pretty awesome. So I'll continue to make these films till I find. Whoa, we're going way too fast. Yeah, that's one thing. You can't go too fast with this sprayer thing here. Whoops. Come on. There we go. And I think you can actually look carefully and see that the little crop heads are actually increasing from where you haven't sprayed to where you have sprayed. I think you can see a little more green crop sprouts, so that's pretty cool too. I don't think you could see that in Stocko's 2011 videos. And from the time that I did this before, like I say, this is second time I've had to go through and do all of this, because first time my game crashed on me. I installed that 008 patch and the game crashed on me. I think there's a slight compatibility issue. I think it was built for like well, I've noticed on some games sometimes there's an incompatibility issue just between, the fact that they were built for desktops and I have a notebook, but because I was looking at the system requirements and all that, and my notebook definitely out, supersedes all the requirements by a long shot. So don't think it's the fact that I don't have a powerful enough notebook. It's just the fact that we're facing some incompatibility issues. So. But anyway, yeah, so I had patch 008, and the game crashed on me, and so I had to go back, had to reinstall the game. I informed it that I did not want the 008 patch, and so hopefully, and I believe, and it says, that we're running with only the 007 patch. So hopefully that's the case and it won't crash again on us. So as you can see, guys, one spray tank or one full tank of spray uh, does actually goes a pretty good distance. So, and it's totally free. The water's free. spray is free. The only thing that costs is the initial cost of the tankers, so, or the sprayers. So and for what it does, it is definitely worth the investment, because like I say, I'm not sure if it completely doubles, but it comes real close to doubling your yield on your crop. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to finish this field with you, and I'm going to quickly do the other two fields off screen, and then as soon as that's done, I'll be right back. So I worry about you guys getting bored off your rockers just watching me slowly inch along spraying these fields, and being the quiet man I am, I just, it's not a whole bunch of talking for me, so I worry about, that you guys are getting incredibly, insanely bored watching this. So like I say, I'll hurry up and do the other two fields off screen, and then I'll be right back. And, so... Okay guys, here we are again. I just completed spraying all three fields. So, now we're ready to move on to the last stage, which is finally to harvest our hard work. So let me go, actually we're going to put this outside the garage here for a moment, because when we buy our combine and header, that's going to pretty much take up our whole garage just to put those two items in it, based upon its size restrictions. So let's put this one down right here. And hopefully you guys can hear me. I turned up the music a pretty good amount, and hope it's not too loud. Okay, now we can put our tractor in the garage, go back to our field so we know how it's getting along. Well, no, I think we can see it from right here. So, let's go on to the next day here so we can harvest our crop. Okay. We can see that it's not ready yet, so let's take care of our animals. Sell the milk. And progress on to the next day. We can see that our fields still aren't ready to harvest. So let's take care of our animals again. Actually, I'm gonna sell a few animals because you notice we get them up to excellent each day, and then they come crashing back down to well. So let's go ahead and go back to our original plan of only having 25 head per paddock or per compartment here. So let's see. If we sell 27, I guess it would be. Get us back down to 25 per compartment. Probably bump this back up again, or actually we'll probably let it grow up as soon as we can afford the automatic animal taker care overs right here. The auto feeding, auto cleaning, and manure removable. But as you can see, it's 15,000, 25,000, 35,000, so it's very expensive stuff. More than we can afford right now. So there's just some money back. Now we sell our milk. And we have about 300,000 now, so 300,000 in the bank, so we're not doing too bad, I don't think. Okay, let's go see if our fields are ready. Okay, they're almost there, but not quite there yet. So let's go one more day. And I think we'll be ready. Yep, now we're definitely ready. Okay, so let's take care of our animals real quick. They're still dipping down to, well, that's a new one. I don't know what's going on. Sell our milk. Now we need to buy a trailer, a combine, and a header in order to harvest our fields. So, start with the most expensive, with the combine. We have only one choice, so let's get it. Now we need the header for it. And it's a gecko combine, so we need the gecko header. There it is. And we need a trailer, but as you can see, our garage is completely full of big extensions, of 202, so we need to exit out of here, jump in our combine, see if we can grab our header here. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay, let's reset our equipment here, see if that'll help us. So we need to pull up X, or need to pull up the main menu here so the doors will shut. Oh wow. Okay, that's interesting. There we go. Hopefully this time it will attach. No, not yet. Come on. Okay, I think we're... yeah, there we go. We're attached now. Turn about, grab our header. There we go. Head out to our fields and get to harvesting. And I know at least Stocko and possibly a lot of other you guys out there have hired help run the combine while you guys run the trailer detail, but there's two reasons I do this. One, it costs a lot of money to invest into hired work to run a combine, and because you actually get more out of your field if you do it yourself. You get more crop per field if you do it yourself than if you let the hired help do it. So this is one job that's best to be done by yourself. But I can definitely understand if you want to let them help, because it's a lot quicker and easier too. Oops. Let's see here. Oh, it's L to front go down. Okay. There we go. Okay. And here we are harvesting our fields. We got some nice, I'm gonna say useless straw coming out the back here, because it's freaking nightmare to try to bale that stuff and to store it for animals, but we'll cover that later. Right now, let's just focus on the lovely, wonderful task of finally harvesting all our hard work. And we need to fill our combine here, so let's fill our reservoir. And actually, before I do that, let's see, we don't have a trailer, so we need to purchase a trailer real quick. Yes, I'm sure we need to buy a trailer. Okay, now that we have a trailer, let's go ahead and upgrade our fuel tank here some more. Way we can get fuel for cheaper. Okay, now let's fill our reservoir. See, the price right now is $1.32 per, $1.32 per liter. But after we clicked to buy 5,000 liters, it went down almost 30 cents a gallon, so we definitely like getting stuff for cheaper. Now let's refuel our combine. But yeah, the reason why we get more if we do it ourselves, more crop out of our field if we do it ourselves, is I don't know if you guys can see here, but see, right now the combine is 36% full of barley. Now watch it jump here in just a moment. See, now it's 42%, so it just jumped 8% full. So let's look at it again here with the liters of stuff. So we're at 3,250 now, and we just jumped to 3,740. So that's what, like 500 liters of barley that it just jumped there. And so yeah, and if we hire Ewan to do it, he waits for the jump at a full 100% full before he'll stop and say that he needs to empty his tank, his combine hopper or whatever they call that. So that's why we get more out of it than say our hired help would. So there's the inside view, harvesting our fields. But as you can see, it's just a little bit difficult to tell exactly where you are. Now you're not missing any. So let's jump back out here to this view. Try to show you around the combine here just a little bit while we're going. So you can see, because UIGs, I have to give it to them, they've done an amazing job with graphics here. Unfortunately, a lot better than Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator's more of a simple get in and go arcade low graphics style farming simulator. So I agree with Stocko though. It will be interesting what they come out with in. I can't say for sure, but in my opinion, in my unprofessional own opinion, I believe that it will come out in October of this year, 2012, and it'll most likely, I believe, not anything official, but I believe it'll be a Farming Simulator 2013 in October of 2012. But like I say, that's my opinion. That's not anything that's been released by Giants, so it's purely my belief, my opinion. and it's based off of it. According to their website, that I've seen most of their new games seem to come out in October, so it'll be interesting to see. There we go. Okay, go out here and empty our combine. I don't know, I think this is one of the most enjoying times of farming right here, is to see all of our hard work finally paying off. And I know the screen's a bit jumpy, folks, and I apologize for that. Unfortunately, if we lower the graphics down any more, the fields will look, well, here, I'll show you. It's quite a drastic thing. It's really something. So we go in here, we go to options, we go to video options, and we lower it to the next setting down, and we click apply. Now look what our fields look like. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It don't even look like a field. It don't look like barley. Yeah. It just, yeah. So, unfortunately, due to the incompatibility issue that I don't know how to fix, we have to go with low frames per second. So, sorry about that, folks. If any of you guys have any ideas or any suggestions about how to fix that, please let me know, because I would love to get that fixed. But like I say, my notebook is plenty powerful enough to run this game, based upon the not the minimum settings, but the recommended requirements for this game. On average, my computer is 2 to 3 times more than this game is requiring. So, like I say, I got plenty of power. It's just an incompatibility. I'm running Windows 7 with 8 gig of RAM, with Windows 7 64-bit with 8 gig of RAM, with a quad-core Intel Core i7 processor, turbo boosted up to 2.8 gigahertz, with a NVIDIA GeForce 330M, with 1 gig of dedicated video memory, and hard drive space out the yin. And like 500 gig at least, empty, empty unused. So I'd like to say it's got to be an incompatibility issue of some sort. But anyway, folks, here we are farming, threshing our field finally, getting money for all of our hard work. So yeah, we're doing it. So I think I'm gonna go one more combine tank with you, and then I'll take you to the mill with us to sell our first trailer load, and then I'll do the rest off screen because I'm afraid this is just a little bit embarrassing, guys. We're down to 3 frames per second here, so it's real glitchy. So I like I say, I unfortunately don't know what to do about that. So, but we'll be back as soon as we're done threshing our fields here to carry on. Well, actually, I'm gonna let you guys decide. If you guys think you want to see more, just comment so, and I'll carry on to year or cycle 2 for you. And if I don't hear from you, then I'll probably just continue on my own. So I'll see what you guys want. So anyway, folks, like I say, I'm gonna finish threshing our fields here off screen, and then I'll wait for you guys to tell me whether I should continue making these films and carry on into cycle 2, or if you guys don't comment that you think I should carry on, or if you write that I shouldn't, then I'll continue on farming by myself. So like I say, it's up to you guys. So anyway, this is Agricultural Simulator 2012 by Night Angel Marine, and I gotta give my shout out to Starco Gloss and his Agricultural Simulator videos, because he does a very good job on them. And I will catch you next time.